Good afternoon, my friends and fellow shooting enthusiasts. I welcome you to the Vadim Tactical channel. Today I want to talk about the preparation for shooting a pistol in a two-handed stance. Years of experience, both with operators of various special units and with civils, tells me one thing. Students do not fully use their conceptual apparatus and critical analysis. But this is the responsibility of the instructors to teach its use. Many of you have visited shooting ranges at least once and learned shooting under the guidance of the instructors. And you have heard the word or the words of your instructors more than once. Something like this: you should do only this way and nothing else, because this is the only correct action, or this is the only one way, or this is the best way. I'll tell you frankly, if you hear such a phrase, you have either a lazy instructor or an amateur who thinks that he's an instructor. My experience of combat and teaching work tells me that there is no concept of the only correct approach, or universal technique, or unique technique. Just as there is not a single combat situation that would be repeated. Each situation is unique and purely individual in its essence, despite the apparent resemblance. Personally, I prefer to use the term efficiency. Therefore, the methods and techniques that allow you to effectively carry out the tasks set in the battle are correct. Everything else is trickery and will not train you for the real world. I do not want to discuss certain methods of teaching instructors. That is not ethical and not my place. But I want to help you to take a broader look at some of the techniques and give you an understanding of why certain options are preferred over the others. In essence, why certain techniques work better than others. At the same time, I will try to show you the technique already known to you from the different angle and help you understand that everything that leads to a result without lose is right. If you are in a combat, that which leads to the destruction of the enemy or attacker with a minimal losses on your part, that is a correct technique and tactic. You must know and master all the techniques, understand their essence, purpose, weaknesses and strengths, and then in a real battle from all variety, you will be able to choose the one that is right for each specific situation, adapted to the real life, constantly changing, operational tactical situation, and implement it. But remember, nothing will happen again. Avoid patterns and cliches. So today I want to talk about the preparation for shooting a two-handed stance. Okay, so why does our right hand rest on the hilt with the index finger extended? Yep, like this. Like this. Okay? Why is it important that the elbow of the arm retrieving the weapon does not stick out to the side? Why it should be like this but not like this? Why does the left hand simultaneously with the movement of the right hand go straight along the body at an oblique angle to the solar plexus area? Yes? This. Okay? Why? Simultaneously with the movement of the both hands with a pistol away from us in the direction of the target, let's call it leading to the aiming line, does our body stretch after the pistol? Yep. Like this. Like this. Yes? Why is our head slightly tilted forward? Like this. Yeah? Like this. Good. And finally, why, when preparing for shooting, do we constantly keep the target in our field of vision? Okay? So, we are speaking about all elements of this preparation. So, a tight overlay with a rigidly extended index finger, let's call it working finger, allows you to remove the barrel without unnecessary amplitude fluctuation of the holster itself, which facilitates the extraction itself and reduces the time required for extraction. I'm speaking about this. Some of the holsters, most of them, if they're attached to your trousers, you see they move. So we use this finger to stabilize the holster, and I can easily take a gun out. You see it? Like this. And at the same time I use the finger. Then the extended index finger plays the role of gyroscope in terms of the pitch of the barrel in space relatively to the surface. Yes? Okay? In simple terms, allows the weapon to instantly and accurately align horizontally in the direction of the enemy. I call it one finger rule. You see, I'm speaking about this. That's our gyroscope. It can tells me where is my barrel, where is the muzzle. You see? And I can feel it. I don't need even to look at it. I feel it by my finger. The extended index finger allows you to use the motor skills of the limbs in terms of creating the optimal, the shortest trajectory of the withdrawal of the finger from oneself in the direction of the target. Yes, so it means if I will ask you to show me any object you want to show me and use a finger, you will do like this, shortest way. If I want to touch some object, I even do not think about this. My finger found the way by itself. You see? Exactly the same works with a gun. But I'm touching your nose by my muzzle. Good. So why our right elbow, if we are speaking about the right hand or left elbow, doesn't matter, of the arrow hand, yes? Why we shouldn't put the elbow aside? Because of the compliance with the basics of natural motor skills of the limbs of the body. You see, it's not natural to us. That's a natural position. Because of exclusion of a bend in the area of the shooting hand, which will certainly occupy V-torque of claws. because the bending of the arrow hand when removing the pistol does not allow the principle of instantaneous aiming of the barrel at the target, since the shooter, for the physiological reasons, spend time adjusting the position of the barrel vertically and horizontally. I'm speaking about this. You see, if the elbow in this position and you took a gun, you see, your nature tells you that the arm should move like this or like this, but anyway, look at the model. It's not in direction of the enemy, but I want to be it immediately in the direction of the enemy. That's why my elbow is here. And I'm already in a target. Also, the elbow protrusion at an increase in the silhouette. So we're speaking about the risk of injury, and the risk of injury increases. And also we're speaking about the ability to catch an obstacle and etc. Yes, I'm staying here and I can touch the object by my elbow, about the obstacles or my silhouette. I'm already in danger if I have a contact. Why should I give more space to attract the bullets? No. Okay. Why does our left hand simultaneously with the right hand goes by oblique angle to the solar plexus area? Because of compliance with the basic of the natural motor skills of the limbs of the body. The shortest trajectory on the bend of the arm in the elbow joint inward. Yes, this movement most natural. Not this, not this, not this. This movement natural to us. Because of compactness of movement aimed at gaining instant control over the weapon, because that is the shortest compactness movement instead of any other. Because this movement eliminates the possibility of catching an obstacles, knocking down the main arm with interior movement, allows you to achieve control over the weapon even in a dense crowd and in a capture and etc. I'm speaking about this. You see, these arms already waiting, and I took my gun gently, not like this, which can affect, on my grip. And even I should ask my friend, our instructor, to assist me now. And when I'm speaking about the crowd and obstacle, even in this case, if I want to get my weapon, the weapon will be with me. You see, he is not an obstacle to me because my left arm goes shortest, optimal way, and give me a chance to get a weapon. To get a weapon and start shoot. Okay, thank you, Peter. Because this movement of the arm to the chest along the body is natural, since there is only an, let's say, inward bending of the arm. Accordingly, this movement is as secretive, like secret movement, as secret as it possible for the eyes of the beholder, since it is not associated with going beyond the silhouette and bending the limbs in non-standard direction. Because if you see, this movement attract your attention, this attract your attention, and this, but this movement do not attract your attention. It's natural movement of our arms. We even do not think when we walk. We do the same. That's what I'm speaking about. And the position of the hand on the chest also covers part of the vital organs and can even serve as a protection in the event of bullet or shrapnel wound. Yes, you see, it can be a cover even. It can be your shield. Okay? Also, when shooting from a hip and at close range and from other non-standard position, it is a safety measure against accidental discharge of one's own weapon and possible self-injured. Yes? Because if I'm shooting and then my left hand is here, I control the weapon and I will avoid to shoot myself in, in such situations. Or like this, whatever. You see? So it's safety measure. And also, this movement reduces silhouette of the shooter in the field of vision of the enemy. You see? Yes? Why our head a little bit tilted forward? It's because it allows the eyes to lay down on the aiming line as quickly as possible without unnecessary evolutions, let's say movement of the head. Okay? Also, it reduces the silhouette itself of the shooter in the field of view of the enemy. If you use a helmet, and here should be a pause, but whatever. Okay. Now, if we use a helmet, if a helmet is worn on the head, it reduces the unprotected surface of the head and face in case of fire contact with the enemy and increases the chances of survival in the event of bullet hit or shrapnel. You see, unprotected area. But now we are shooting like this. Unprotected area reduced. So we have a protection, our helmet, our gun itself, our arms. This is all the part of our protection. Okay? And remember, the gun is just a tool. The weapon is you. I hope that this short lesson, these short explanations will help you to win where it's impossible. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. I wish you all be in peace and I wish you good achievements. See you soon. Bye.